Here we go. Here we go. The fifth time. The fifth time.
Number 5.
Yes. Give me 5.
Yeah. Give me 5. Give me 5 at 5.
Cool.
Give me 5 for 5 at 5. How many times? We need to get to 5 times saying 5.
Yes. Welcome to our stream, Matt.
Cheers. Good to be here, as always. Hello, everybody who's watching.
Yeah, hello, everybody. Today we have, again, 5 very interesting phrases. It's more specifically for transfer now. I also make a post, for guys who want to become successful agents. They will need these phrases just to attend everybody of our participants. And thank you also, Matt, that you prepare these phrases. Cool.
No problem.
We can start to share the PowerPoint. Here it is.
Sure.
And I give the word to you, Matt.
Great. So we'll get into it. Yeah, I'll just say quickly as well. I actually had someone request a specific type of phrase. Someone commented on the last stream we did, and then wanted to know about phrasal verbs used in football. So we've got 5 specific phrasal verbs, right? So the first one, these are all, I think, very good to use in negotiations and in contract discussions and things like that. So the first one we'll go through is pull out. So most commonly, you would say, to pull out of a deal or negotiation. So basically, this just means that you withdraw from or stop participating in a transfer negotiation, right? You decide, no, we're finished. We don't want to continue. So you pull out of a deal. And just to give you an example there, the club wasn't willing to meet my client's wage demands. So we decided to pull out of the deal, which I'm sure is probably something that can be frustrating if you're working hard on a deal and then one party decides to pull out. It could be very annoying, I'm sure.
But sometimes it's good, Matt, when they pull out on time, that you don't lose your time and your energy. Sometimes you are in a negotiation, not just one day or 2 days or 1 week or 2 weeks. Sometimes it's month, and it's really a month. And it's great when that they pull out, let's say the club, or maybe also the player. Sometimes you have great negotiation with the club, everything is going well, but the player cannot make his last decision, and
sure.
Yes,
and they pull out after all the work and all the effort is done. I guess you would prefer that they pull out early rather than late, right?
That's the point. It's hard, and nobody like it, but sometimes it's also good because you can open a new door, and you can search for new options when you have enough time. Because we speak also about the transfer window. You have a transfer window which is the most of time 6 weeks, 8 weeks, and when they pull out on the time, with let's say 3 weeks before the transfer window is closing, you have enough time to find something else
to recover. And fair enough. Well, that's the first one. We'll jump on to the next one. This one is to tie down a player, and basically this is what happens when they don't pull out of a deal. So it's just a phrase to mean that you secure a player's contract. Most commonly, it's if you extend their contract or you get some sort of long-term deal. So you say you tie down the player to the club, right? We're negotiating a new contract to tie down my client for the next 4 years at the club, right? So if they're tied down, then we know where they are. We know where they're going to stay. It's not a mystery what their future is, right?
But it's an excellent phrase, I must say. Really, it's common to use them very often, and also some people who are not so I would say English mother speaking, sometimes don't understand when the decisions say the phrases like "let's tie down your player in a new contract" or something like that.
Yeah.
You know?
You think, what? Yeah. Sounds a bit strange if you take it literally, like you're going to tie them down. Why? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, so that's number 2. We'll move on to number 3 here. To
Mm-hmm.
weigh up options or possibilities. So this is a very common phrase that gets used in a lot of contexts, but particularly if you're talking about business deals and the advantages and disadvantages, we say to weigh up. So it's just to consider different choices before making a decision, right? A player might weigh up their options between two clubs that want them.
Mm-hmm.
The club might weigh up options between 2 or 3 different players that they want for a specific position. But if you're weighing up, it means you have options. It means you have choices. So it's usually a good thing, right? And example there, the
Excellent.
player is currently weighing up his options between staying in Europe or
Mm-hmm.
moving to the MLS. Right.
That's the optimal situation for us as agents when we have
Yes.
2 3 options for our players, and that we can really weigh up what will be the best for his future. And when the player also have the option, that means that you are a really successful agent when you have more option for your players, and that's a
Yeah.
great phrase also. Except
Yeah, good to have. Right? Options are usually a good thing. I think it can be a bit difficult if you have 6, 7, 8, 9 options or something, but 2 to 3 where you've got some real good ones is definitely a positive
yeah,
thing.
cool.
Okay. Next one, to hold out for a better offer, right? So this is what a club or a player or anyone involved in a deal might do. Maybe you have an offer, you have something, but you think maybe we can get a better offer. So you want to wait. You don't want to commit to this first offer because you think you
Mm-hmm.
can get a better offer, right? So you delay making a decision in order to get a better deal or offer. And the example there, my client has received several bids, but we're holding out for a bigger club to come in. And of course, this is kind of a dangerous game. And I think everybody can think of a player or 2. And if anyone has an example, put them in the comments, right? But
Yes.
of a player who maybe tried to hold out for a bigger club, a better club, and then they didn't go there and they ended up with a not so good deal. Someone waiting to get to Real Madrid, for example, but
Yeah.
ends up.
Sometimes that can be a very very bad decision to hold out some options, because
Yeah.
the clubs also change very fast the offers. They sometimes don't give you an offer which is open for a longer than maybe 4 or 5 days. And when
Yeah.
you lose to jump to the right offer and make hold out with too many clubs, sometimes you make a big mistake.
Yeah, well, it's a risk, and I guess that's part of business, though, right? Is taking risks and taking chances, and obviously you want it to work out, but maybe it
Yeah,
won't. So
yeah.
be careful. And we'll
To
jump
welcome
onto
some of
the
just to welcome, sorry, Matt,
sure.
just to welcome some of our participants. Benjamin is here, and he also asked me before about just causa. It's also phrases from a contract, but today it's maybe not so important. We will speak maybe some of the next streams about that. But best regards to Benjamin. Best regards, guy.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks for watching and thanks for contributing.
Yes. Yes.
I think we're up to number 5 already. We've gone this pretty quickly, so we'll go through.
Yes, we go today on a very good fast
Yeah.
way. That's no problem.
This
Everything
one
is
is
very good explained.
no, yeah, absolutely. This one is fall through. This is kind of similar to pull out of a
Mm-hmm.
deal. The only difference is it's pull out means one person or one party makes the decision to leave. Fall through kind of means that we don't reach a good agreement that everyone's happy with, so the deal or the transfer fails. So that's all it means, is the transfer or agreement just fails to be completed. It could be for any reason, right? Maybe you're working hard on it for months or weeks or something, and there's one element of it that you just can't agree on. So the deal falls through there. So everything was agreed, but at the last minute, the deal fell through due to disagreements over the agent's fee there. And I'm sure that's happened to you. You've had a deal fall through where you thought maybe it was certain, or you were close and it just didn't quite happen.
Yes. I have few of stories, few of stories when we don't find a finally agreement, but it was the most of time. Of course, people think it's about financially part, but believe me, the most of the time it was some ridiculous things. Like one time it was a dog. One time we have a problem because of the dog.
Really?
The player have a dog. Yeah. You don't believe it. Player have a dog, and he was in the club one season, and they want to extend the contract for one more year. But in the apartment where he was living, the dog make some crazy stuff, and
the
owner
did some damage to the apartment or
yes,
something.
the damage really. It was a big dog, and I like this breed. It's Ridgeback. I don't know. Did you know
Okay, yeah.
this breed? I'm also a breeder. I don't know. Did you know the story
really?
that I? Yes. I'm crazy about the Japanian breed Shiba Inu.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm breeder of Shiba Inu dogs, and this also Ridgebacks I also like. It's very intelligent breed, and they are really good to teach, and you can dress him, and he can learn so many things.
Okay.
But this dog
Sounds
from
like this player didn't teach this dog very well, though.
not even this. He was good teaching, but he was a little bit frustrated because the player was not a longer time in the apartment. Something about 2 days, and they make really he damaged the apartment. But of course the player make everything new and pay all the things what they expect from him. But this owner don't want to give him one more year to stay in this apartment.
Okay.
And the president, he promised the player that he will stay in the apartment.
Okay.
And then when we come to close the one more extended years of the contract, the player was pissed off because he must to change the apartment.
Because he wanted to stay in that apartment specifically.
Yeah, and his girlfriend also wanted to stay in this apartment. That was the bigger problem, I think, on the end of the story. And
so they just,
yes,
that sounds more likely to be.
Now you understand everything. Everything. and yes, on the end of the story, this transfer or this extended of the contract fell through because of the dog of the player. It's unbelievable, but it's true.
So then the player just left the club then, I guess?
Yes. I must to find for him a new club. Okay, I really find a new club, also a better club, because the player performed excellent. It was a striker. He was playing in Slovenia. It was a Brazilian player who was playing in Slovenia, and we make a much better transfer and everything else. But
it's a happy ending to the story. But
I have here also my assistant Brando Schenker will make with me also live streams. I think you see them. We always make 7 questions from the next FIFA exam.
From the exam, right? Yeah.
Yes, we make a preparation here also on LinkedIn and YouTube, and he have also a very nice dog, Zlatan, and he's also a Ridgeback. Best regards to Netherlands.
Okay.
Yeah. Best regards.
I
And
wonder
of
where they
course,
got the name Zlatan from.
yes, that's the name of why we have the name Zlatan. But I must to say, Matt, the phrases today are really excellent. Guys who are looking now directly, please 115 in the comments for this 5 really excellent phrases. And can you say us also more again about your English football club? Because I don't have a time today to join your workshop. Can you give us some details? It's really important, and I want to share it with the people who are with us.
Mm-hmm. So the English club, it focuses on two sort of aspects. There's one, we have lots of on-demand resources available, so mostly video lessons. We have over 100 video lessons that will help you build your vocabulary in English specific to football and build your communication skills in English specific to football. So there's more than 100 videos that you can go through and work on in your own time. Then the other sort of part of it is we do every week, we have 4 live classes together that people are welcome to join. You can join as many as you want if you're a member of the Football English Club. So you can come to 1, 2, 3, or 4, and it's a great way to practice, great way to build your network. We've got coaches, analysts, scouts, and people from all over the world who are part of it. So people do connect and build their network as well. So I really think if English is something that you need to improve and you want to improve for your career in football, the English club is the best way to do it. It really is. So if anyone is interested, send me a message and get in contact. Yeah. Thanks a lot.
I can really recognize, I can just recommend it. I also here make a record for Instagram. I will post this on Instagram, Matt, just that you know. Everybody, okay. You are also on Instagram?
Yeah, I am on Instagram. I can't remember my handle off the top of my head, to be honest. I need to be more active on it, mostly on LinkedIn, but I am on Instagram. I'll have to get it for you and put it up in the comments one day.
Cool. I can just give really a huge recommendation. First of all, I'm very also busy and I'm on the track every week. But I can look the videos, which are recording, and that's short videos. I like this, not 25 minutes videos. It's something about 5 to 8 minutes. And also this workshops, which going through the week. Today I don't catch you, but next time I catch you.
Yeah, come on in.
Yeah, it's also very short, and it's also very, very good from the informations, and it's on the point, And I really like, and I'm happy that I'm inside in the football agent.
Yeah, it's good
club.
to have you.
English club, and English also club. Agent. Here we have also Benjamin against. If Coach Mirsad recommends it, I know it's good. Yes, believe me, Benjamin, it's really great. And also, thank you, Matt, for this workshop or stream. What we make now, the phrases today was also excellent, and I'm happy
something I enjoy doing there, getting on. So don't worry about it.
Yes. Okay, guys, thank you very much for all your support here, Benjamin. Again, I know that we have more participants here, especially who looks later, but not the most of yours are a little bit shiny with the comments. But I must say honestly, this gives me personally energy to work more. And also, I'm sure, Matt, for you, this is a good.
Good to see the appreciation, and I appreciate the appreciation.
Cool. Okay,
well, thank
guys.
you very much for having me, as always.
Also, thank you very much, Matt, to have you here. The recordings you can see on Matt's YouTube, on my YouTube, on Matt's LinkedIn. Contact him. It's really a top thing. And see you on the next 5 at 5 on the next week.
Time, everybody.
Thank you.
See you guys.
See you.